Valentine and I are really looking forward to launching our latest book, Navigating Music and Sound Education, at the upcoming NIME conference, Narrative Inquiry in Music Education, in November this year. If I think about the book, its title gives away a lot. It's aimed at pre-service teachers, and what we're hoping to do is give pre-service teachers some tools, or you could think about them as a compass, to navigate their way through their music education studies, but also to navigate their way through their future music careers. What the book does is it gives them an idea of the sorts of contexts and the places that they might travel in their future music education careers, beyond where they might have actually imagined. So there are excerpts that talk about what you might experience in an international school in Singapore, what you might experience in a primary school in the UK, what you might experience working in a community music context, because of course music education does extend beyond those school gates, or what you might experience if you're working in a small, remote Indigenous community in Australia. So it helps pre-service teachers have an idea of the path that they might travel ahead in their careers. What else it does is it gives pre-service teachers an idea of the sorts of issues that they might face in their future travels. Things about gender. What about dealing with the culturally diverse music classroom of students? What about how you integrate music with other subjects in the curriculum? How do you engage with technology? How do you engage with Indigenous students? These are the sorts of issues which music teachers are going to face in their future careers and in their future travels. So what Navigating Music and Sound Education does is it preempts those sorts of issues and gives the readers ideas, strategies, ways to think about and talk about how they might negotiate their way through those issues. What it also does is it gives pre-service teachers an idea of music education approaches that they might not have thought about before. Constructivist approaches, informal music education approaches. And rather than bombarding them with a huge, big, intimidating textbook that outlines all of these philosophies and approaches, it does it in a really digestible way, and each of the writers speaks about these different philosophical approaches from their own personal experience. And that really makes the book wonderfully accessible. It's not intimidating. It's not like a huge big map that charts out everything there is to know about music education, but it rather gives pre-service teachers some tools, some navigation tools that are going to help them in their future travels. The thing that excites me the most about this book is that it's written in an engaging way that provokes readers to have a discussion. It doesn't provide all of the answers, it doesn't tell you everything that you need to know, but each of the authors has written in a really personal, engaging, exciting, vibrant kind of way that really brings all of these different contexts they're talking about to life, and they pose really interesting questions that encourage pre-service teachers to really dialogue with one another and discuss what they might do if they were faced with similar situations. So I think it's probably exciting to pre-service teachers, but it's equally exciting to university lecturers who are working within music education and want a text that's not going to intimidate their students, a text that's going to encourage them to have really vibrant and provocative discussions with one another about future ideas in music education and how they're going to navigate their way through them.